Tonight, we take you to the heart of Rome, where stands an ancient monument, built not only of stone, but sealed with blood and screams. Yes, we are talking about the Colosseum, a place where countless lives were lost, and where shadows of the dead are said to wander even today, in the darkness of night. You are watching Eerie Tales. Here, we bring you the most terrifying, mysterious, and true stories from around the world, where history meets horror, and reality turns into nightmare. If you love listening to chilling and mysterious stories, then hit that subscribe button now. And don't forget to press the bell icon, so whenever a new dark truth is revealed, you hear it first. So now, let's begin this true and terrifying tale. In the heart of Rome stands an ancient monument, a colossal structure built from stone and blood, the Colosseum. For millions, it is a marvel of architecture, a symbol of Roman power. But for the souls trapped within its walls, it is nothing more than a graveyard. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the Colosseum was a theater of death. Thousands of gladiators, slaves, and prisoners drew their final breaths here. Their screams echoed beneath the Roman sky, their blood seeped into the sand. The very ground tourists walk upon today is the same ground where men were slaughtered for entertainment. They say the Colosseum never sleeps. At night, when the crowds leave, the air grows heavy, and silence breaks with whispers. Some claim to hear the faint clash of swords, and others, desperate cries begging for mercy. Inside these walls, entertainment had a price. Blood. Gladiators were not warriors by choice. They were slaves, captives, or condemned men, forced to fight, not for glory, but for survival. Historical accounts suggest nearly 500,000 souls perished here. 500,000. Every strike of a blade, every drop of blood, soaked into this cursed sand. Even wild beasts, lions, tigers, bears, were slaughtered by the thousands. Their roars, some say, still echo in the silence of the Colosseum at night. A single gesture decided a man's fate. The emperor's thumb, raised upward, mercy; pointed downward, death. Imagine the silence. That moment before the kill. The crowd holding its breath. And then, the final scream. Not every scream was silenced. Centuries later, witnesses still speak of voices in the wind, whispers in Latin, cries of agony, and heavy footsteps roaming the haunted corridors. Modern visitors tell chilling stories. Some feel the faint touch of a cold hand. Some hear the clash of unseen swords. And some swear they've seen faceless figures lurking in the arena's shadows. Beneath the arena lies the hypogeum, a labyrinth of tunnels and cages. Here, wild animals were trapped in darkness. Here, gladiators waited, trembling, knowing they would never walk out alive. Even today, the air below feels heavy, as if thousands of unseen eyes still watch from the shadows. Historians believe the ground of the Colosseum is cursed. Centuries of blood soaked into the soil, turning it into a graveyard. Every stone here, every grain of sand, bears witness to horror. And some say, it remembers. At night, the Colosseum transforms. The laughter of tourists fades, and the silence becomes unbearable. Guards speak of footsteps trailing behind them, shadows moving when no one is there, and screams carried by the wind. In 2015, tourists claimed they saw a man standing in the middle of the arena. His armor gleamed in the moonlight, sword raised high, ready to strike. But when they approached, he vanished. Only the echo of clashing steel remained. Some believe the Colosseum is cursed. Those who mock the dead never leave in peace. Strange accidents occur. Tourists fall ill. Sudden fainting spells. And mysterious photos showing faces that shouldn't exist. The Colosseum is not just ancient stone. It breathes. It remembers. And it punishes. In recent years, paranormal investigators entered the Colosseum at night, with cameras, recorders, and motion sensors, hoping to uncover what others only whispered about. But what they captured defied explanation. The EVP device recorded faint voices, in Latin. Whispers, Mori. Mori. Meaning, die. Thermal cameras revealed figures standing where no one stood. Motion detectors triggered in empty corridors. The Colosseum spoke. One investigator claimed he heard screams. Not from one voice, but hundreds. As if the walls themselves were alive, crying in agony. That night, he left the Colosseum and never returned. Tourists reported seeing a tall shadow moving across the stone steps. It followed them, stopping when they stopped, always watching from a distance. Those who faced it say the air turned icy cold, and when they looked back, there was nothing, only darkness. The Colosseum is not just ruins of stone. It is a wound in history, a scar that still bleeds. Every scream, every death, every drop of blood still lingers in its bones. Tourists come and go. Cameras flash. But when night falls, the Colosseum remembers. And the dead are still fighting in the shadows.